Hello, we are Sarah and Gerrit from Shamanic Practice Calyxes. This is our Ascension Journal. Today it is Monday, the 10th of August 2015, and our subject of today is Curiosity Killed the Cat. Sarah.
I want to tell you why this sentence came up inside of me on Saturday. We met a guy we know, and we sat on a terrace and we talked about present days and the ascension and what is going on inside of us, and the question that arose from inside of me was, why isn't everybody curious about what anyone is feeling and what is going on? And a few hours later, the sentence "curiosity killed the cat" came up, and I started to talk about it with you, and how the sentence isn't correct, and in a way it is correct, because when you're curious you die through several stages. So we thought it would be a nice topic to talk about it together, and to share it with you, so you can decide for yourself, how curious am I, and am I even curious, and does my curiosity put me into motion, and to moves me into looking into things, and go on an adventure to do your own truth seeking.
We spoke about it a little bit, and there's also a difference between finding another meaning or another belief about the topic, or finding your inner truth.
That you know.
That you know, the inner knowing. This the curiosity is connected to your inner knowing. You're finding your own truth in what is happening with you right now, in these energies, and what is happening around us in the world, and how we kept in our enslavement, and how the systems work very strong on our beings to keep us enslaved. How was that for you? You're finding your inner truth.
Well, we have already been on a long journey finding our inner truth, and yes, I am curious. I'm really curious about life and what I am. And I remember one time way back, I spent a weekend with a group of spiritual people, and at the end of the weekend I got a card from someone that I was curious, and to me it was a negative word, like that I was being nosy. But now I have a really good feeling about being curious, because it has brought me so many things, and life turned in a very adventurous event. And it has opened so many levels of my consciousness, and so I'm really happy to be very curious. And for you?
For me also, it always starts with an impulse of being inquisitive, investigate in what is happening with me right now, especially today and yesterday and Saturday, when we traveled through a new portal, the Lion's Gate, 888. It is really strong, the energies, and they are
pulling and pushing and tearing us apart.
And just before we started to produce this video, it is should I do it? And yet it is still nice to do, and Yeah, for me, my curiosity very much started with an inner drive, and yeah, it's almost infinite drive and longing to know and to understand and sort of inner knowing what is happening with me.
Yes.
What is happening with me in relation to you, in relation to my work, in relation to Calyxes, in relation to the world, and that never stops. That never stops. And yeah, for me it is very usual, automated. And I think for a lot of people it isn't.
No.
It isn't.
It's a continuous, when you start being curious and acting on it, because you have to act on it, of course, then it's a continuous, it's a way of life. It becomes a way of life and a way of being. And like you say, when you are in interaction with other people, or maybe when you are alone and you feel things in your body, things that are happening in situations, maybe you got a flat tire and things start to feel, we put our focus to it, and maybe when I am afraid of something, instead of going away from it, I really go into it. I let myself fall or flow into my fear. And okay, well, I'm curious. What is happening now? And of course, the first instinct is, oh, no way that I'm going into this. But then I make the conscious choice, and I want to go on an adventure with my fear and feel what is going on. And it's for you. I'm more like this process, and then in relation to the outside world, and you are really curious about information on the internet about what's happening, what's going on, and that's also truth finding, what's going on with the companies and politically, and that's another way of tapping into being curious and.
Yeah, it is sort of meeting yourself.
Looking into the eye.
Your inner self. And to be curious, to whom am I looking right now? It mirrors you. Your curiosity mirrors you, and you explore your inner worlds, and they become richer and richer. That's for me. Yes,
and when you don't ask questions, when you don't keep it open, and when you don't investigate, you never ever will meet your truth and to meet your own self. Never ever. So, curiosity killed the cat with the 9 lives the cat has. Every time when you indulge your curiosity, you die in a way through your fear, and maybe you have a state of beliefs, a belief system we are taught by our parents and society. And when another truth is represented to you, it is possible that you feel, no, this feels scary, or when the world is like that, when the universe is like that, oh, I don't know if I want to live in that reality. But when you again let it, allow yourself to be open-hearted, and to receive the information, and to let it flow and feel if it can be true. And when it's not true, it's not true. But just, is it possible that this is true? And you have to, every person can tell you that it is true, but the only thing you have to do is to find your own, to go your own process and die your 9 lives. And when the cat has been very curious and died the 9 lives, he he really dies and comes into the light.
Yeah.
And that's our journey we have to make with ourselves and with all of ourselves. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice ending.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for watching. This was our topic of today. Curiosity kills the cat. We wish you a nice time and see you in the next time.
Yeah, have a nice journey with your curiosity and an adventurous life. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.